Well, so this is just about the first quiet place that I've found since I left Dubai. Finally, I have a moment to reflect on the time in Dubai and the UAE. You hear and read a lot of stuff on the internet, a lot of, critical and questionable stuff on the internet. Some of their labor practices and migrant workers' practices. Only being there for about 4 or 5 days, it makes it rather tough to really come to any sort of conclusions. What I can say, on a positive side of things about Dubai and the UAE, I was quite impressed at the cost of public transportation. It's very cheap to get around, surprisingly cheap. I've used public transportation in a lot of different cities around the world, and it was really quite cheap. Between the little Abras and the Dubai Creek, to the metro, to the buses, a pretty significant journey will cost you anywhere from a little bit less than a dollar, to maybe $1.50. The metro is quite impressive. I think what I heard online, it's the longest automated metro in the world. The labor practices aside, the questionable way that migratory workers are treated, but what they've been able to do in the last 20, 30, 40 years with Dubai is unbelievable. It's like another planet, like you're on Mars, and how they've been able to terraform this place so that it's livable. I think it's potentially very questionable how they've done it, but needless to say, that still is an unbelievable, incredible thing. Another thing that I'd say is quite interesting and positive is just the diversity there. It's incredibly international. It's incredibly multicultural, and depending upon where you are, you'll be kind of in a totally different neighborhood with a totally different culture, totally different food style, and that's quite positive and quite cool to see. Another sort of melting pot location like a New York or like a London or something like that. Yeah, I mean, another positive thing, you can find relatively quite cheap accommodations, food, depending upon what neighborhoods you're in, anywhere from $10 to $15 a night for a hostel to $50 a night for a hotel, an Airbnb or something like that. So I think there's a lot of connections, business opportunities and those sorts of things. So fairly favorable tax regime, so you'll be able to work and do business and those sort of things with very low taxes, which is again very positive depending upon who you are. Yeah, probably be easier potentially to make a video of the top 5 negative or critical things about Dubai and the UAE, but that's not the focus of Pursue Better. If you have other ideas, if you have other thoughts, of course, chime in the comments and let me know what you think. If you just do a YouTube search or a Google search for Dubai and critical, I think you'll find some other things if that's what you're looking for. But yeah, let me know your thoughts, opinions, and yeah, see you next time here in the Philippines.